Hey everyone, how's it going? In this video, we're going to do another example about finding the concavity for a polynomial. And in this problem, we're going to be working with x to the fourth minus 2x squared plus 3. So remember that to find the concavity, we first have to find the second derivative. So let's do that. The first step would be finding the first derivative. So we're just going to use the power rule here. We're going to get 4x cubed minus 4x, and then the plus 3 goes to 0. Then we're going to repeat it to get the second derivative, and we get 12x squared minus 4. Now, to find the concavity, we also have to find the critical points in the second derivative. So what we're going to do is set it equal to 0. We're going to have 12x squared minus 4 equals 0. Now we're just going to solve it. So let's bring the 4 over. So we get 12x squared equals 4. Divide by 12 both sides, so we get x squared equals 4 over 12, which is just 1/3. And now let's square root both sides. So we get x equals square root of 1 over 3. But remember that when we square root, we actually get both a positive and negative number as an answer. Now, if we simplify this further, we get positive negative root 1 over root 3. And since the square root of 1 is just 1, we get positive negative 1 over root 3. Now the next step is to plot these 2 points on a number line. So let's say somewhere right here is negative 1 over root 3, and somewhere right here is positive 1 over root 3. Now we've broken up this line using 2 points into 3 different intervals. So we're going to have 3 different concavities. And the way you find out if something's concave up or down is just pick a point from each interval and plug it back into the second derivative up here. So I'm going to start off with the middle interval between negative 1 over root 3 and positive 1 over root 3. An easy number to plug in is 0. So let's plug 0 in. We get 0 squared is 0, 12 times 0 is 0, minus 4 is negative 4. Which is negative, so here we're concave down. An easy number to plug in here would be negative 1. So if we plug negative 1 in, we get negative 1 squared is 1, 12 times 1 is 12, minus 4 is positive 8. So here we're concave up. And here we can just plug in positive 1. So 1 squared is 1, 12 times 1 is 12, minus 4 is once again positive 8. So we're concave up again. Now kind of just to reiterate what we just found, let's go through the intervals. So this interval goes from negative infinity to negative 1 over root 3. This middle interval goes from negative 1 over root 3 to positive 1 over root 3. And the last interval right here goes from positive 1 over root 3 to positive infinity. And just to wrap things up, we found that both this first interval and the third interval are concave up, and this middle interval is concave down. I hope that helped, and as always, happy studying.